YouTube. It has been a very long time since I've posted on this YouTube channel, my second channel, STEFON's Vlogs, and I just want to say I'm sorry, but at the same time I'm not sorry, because I have been focusing on work recently. I've been focusing on doing the work instead of, I guess, doing all this behind the scenes thing. But now I'm back at it, and it's been a long time, and this week is April 30th to May like 6th, I think, is that week. And this week is going to be very, very, very important and very specific. I have a lot of different things going on, and I want to capture it, and I want this to be kind of like my introduction back into this atmosphere of the YouTube channel STEFON's Vlogs. Apologize to all the people who probably really liked the vlog and probably wanted to see and be a part of what I've been doing in some way. And I just want to say that I plan on being more truthful to the vlogs this time. I'm trying. It takes a lot of time to post stuff and edit stuff, especially when I have actual work going on that takes up most of my time anyway. So I'm gonna try to be more proactive on the vlog and have a lot of cool stuff to show, because this summer is going to be very, very busy. But we're gonna get on that later. Let's go to the next clip. I want to introduce my man Francesco Pietrella. I'm probably screwing up your name. This is before I have even job shadowed him, but here is that.
Take that strap off.
Nick Trier for the vlog. What's up, Nick?
What's up, man? I look like a fool
Matt,
right
what's
now.
up?
Yeah.
It's Matt, right?
It is Matt. You got it. You got it.
I got it right. We're
You'll
good.
get used to me.
Oh, switched. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What's up, guys? All right. Now we've switched it up. I have a guest here with me. He's job shadowing SW Films right now. Mr. Francesco Pietrella, is that
Pietrella.
Whoa, I don't even know.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Should I say that again, Francesco?
So it's Pietrella.
Ooh, okay, I like that. He's from Italy. He's a foreign exchange student foreign exchange student from Italy. Goes to the high school here in Angola. And he has 5 questions he wants to ask me that is going to help him with the film industry and filmmaking and just that kind of stuff. So this is going to be great value for the audience and great value for you as well. So yeah. Go ahead, give me some questions. Let me see if I can answer them.
So how did you start? Like, what made you start like filming and all this job?
Well, that's an interesting question. So, like I said before, I got into it because of Godzilla. It was like the #1 influence, but a lot of other influences I had just kind of came from other like stuff that I started watching on TV. Like I watched a lot of anime back in the day, and I still do. And a lot of that kind of got the creativity buzzing for me. Like anime and like just regular cartoons and video games got me to like create these different stories and characters and the settings and stuff. And then when it came to the technical aspect of like wanting to get cameras and all that kind of stuff, it all came from like watching the behind the scenes of movies. I'd buy a lot of DVDs and just watch the behind the scenes of them, the special features or whatever. And I would just watch that and think, you know what, this is really, really cool. Like I want to create my own like films and stories one day. And then, you know, it kind of just became a career path for me, and it was, you know, it's pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know?
And my second question is, what did your parents think about like your choice to be a videographer? Because it's not like a
normal kind of thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know, like I played a lot of sports when I was in high school. I played football and rugby and everything, and like I think my mom kind of thought for a while that football was going to be my passion, you know, and I did love football, but I just couldn't like see myself like that being the #1 thing that I was going to do. So I was like, I think I'm just going to do what I actually want to do, or something that I've always had in my mind, which is film and storytelling and that kind of stuff. So my mom, she at first she was like, you know, okay, you know, she didn't really know if Full Sail was gonna be the place that I was gonna go because how expensive it was and how far away it was from here. I'd never been to Florida until then. So I was like, man, you know, it's gonna be a kind of different path. But my mom is probably the #1 supporter for me. My dad was thinking, you know, he kind of like cared, but he was like, you know, I know that you'll be able to handle what you can handle, you know, and stuff like that. But they supported me 100%, and you know, they're backing SW Films as much as possible. So I'm happy about that.
Do you have some tips for beginners or?
Yeah. So, man, that's a good question. I've never really thought about it, but the #1 tip I always say is like, as far as like when it comes to film, there's really no excuses anymore. There's no excuses to not film. There's a film, I forget his name, I think his name is Steve Soderbergh. He's a director. He just came out with a film called Unsane, and he shot that entire movie on an iPhone like 7. Complete movie. Like, he put the different lenses on the iPhone and used that. Now, me personally, I'm not a guy that says, hey, use an iPhone to shoot a film, but if you think about it, like, these cameras in these phones are very good. I'm not going to say they're great quality compared to like a Red or an Ari or a Canon camera or something like that, but you can use them. They're there. You have them at your disposal. You have a camera on your phone. There's no excuses to not shoot anything. You know what I mean? So like, my tip is if you really want to do film, first of all, that's the #1 thing. Make sure that you actually want to do it. Make sure that that's actually the passion, because if not, you're gonna, you know, if you don't want to, if you say that it's just like a hobby, and like, say it's just a hobby and you do certain things and then you kind of get let down by some of the outcomes of it, like, and you'll give up quick. You want to make sure that this is your passion. You want to make sure that you have to be ambitious. You have to realize that, look, filmmaking, the film industry is tough. It's not easy. It's gonna shoot you down a lot of times. But once again, all you need is that one opportunity to boost you up, or that one thing to push you farther, and then you're gonna love it. You know what I mean? But the #1 tip I would say is, there's no excuses. You have cameras. The film is the most accessible it has ever been in the last couple of years. So you have a phone, go shoot everything possible. And really just, one thing, try to build a network as much as possible. Collaborate with other creatives, collaborate with other filmmakers, because, I mean, that's how you really move along, you know, smoothly in this industry, by the people you know and the people you work with. You know what I mean? Like, you could be working with Steven Spielberg's son or daughter, or I don't even know if he has kids, but you can work with his cousin's uncle or something, and next thing you know, you realize, oh man, you know, Francesco did a great job on set. Oh, how about you want to come work with Steven Spielberg's Jurassic World 5 or something? You know, that kind of thing. So that's kind of like, that would be my tip, is just be consistent, be ambitious, be motivated, and shoot as much as possible. You know, shoot as much as you can with whatever camera that you have access to.
How much time do you spend outside or like traveling for actually like shooting videos and stuff?
Oh man, well, I have a lot of the productions that I've done this year. So right now this is in Angola, Indiana, but I travel to Fort Wayne almost every single week. Every single week I'm in Fort Wayne, and let me tell you, I hate it. I hate going to Fort Wayne. I was born in Fort Wayne, raised here, but like, I hate going to Fort Wayne because like that drive is so boring, but also it's like, I'm wasting so much gas. I spend a lot of money on gas to go to Fort Wayne, and it's, you know, it's like 40 miles away, 40 minutes away, whatever. But like, I hate that. But as far as like traveling like far away, I've only had a couple productions in my life where it's like I might have to go like 2 or 3 hours away to shoot something. You know what I mean? I have a project this year that I want to do where I want to go to this place. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a place called Garden of the Gods. It's in Illinois, and it's like this beautiful, luscious garden. And there's a specific project I want to shoot there, but it's like 6 hours away. So I have to like take time to figure out, like, you know, where I'm going to stay at, what I'm going to do. I have to make sure that I have everything down pat. But yeah, as far as like traveling to shoot stuff, I'm usually going to Fort Wayne. That's like the farthest distance. Sometimes Indianapolis, you know what I mean? It really depends on what I'm doing at the time. A lot of my personal projects are going to be far away this year. Like, I have another project I want to do that's going to be like in northern Michigan, which is like 4 or 5 hours away. And then a lot of my client stuff is usually obviously going to be like here in Angola, here in Fort Wayne, depending on what it is. So it usually depends, but most of the time I'm going to Fort Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time.
Cool. And my last question is, how long do your projects usually take to like actually? I mean, I'm talking about the editing and all the filming and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, well.
Oh, at least your biggest one.
Yeah. Oh, so how long did the biggest project take?
Yeah.
Well, I'll answer both those questions. So like usually, so my longest project that I've ever done. Man, well, well, by the time this comes out, the documentary I did with Enigma will probably be out. That took a long time, kind of. More in post production. That project came. That I shot that project in 2016. And it's coming out like almost 2 years later, just because of like problems in the edit, or just having to edit other stuff at the time. But I guess my short film was probably like the longest. Like it was the biggest production I feel like I've been on, but it also was the longest in a way for me personally, because that project was such a different experience for me, because I was the head of the production. I was the director, the writer, the co-producer, and I had to be the leader of everybody and everything that was going on set, and it was stressful. Like it was very stressful, like having to deal with problems with money, problems with other crew members that just didn't work out. The crew members had to quit the set or something. That project, we took 7 days in production, and then my editor kind of got it done pretty quick in the edit process. But the film has not even really fully came out. And it's been 2 years since I've directed and shot that. I mean, the DVDs are right there. It's off camera. But, yeah, like, I'm waiting to get the DVDs out and sell those. But usually for other projects, they're like music videos, documentaries, and commercials. It usually depends on the project. So, for instance, like a commercial, I usually shoot commercials for, like, the longest runtime is going to be like a minute long. So, if I shoot, a minute's not that long, obviously. But, sometimes, like the WHITAKER commercial I did, that video took 2 days to shoot and took me like a week or two in the edit. Like, it really took me like a week to get the edit finished, and then like, I had to do some revisions to the edit, and then, it really only took like 2 weeks. So, I mean, it depends on the project. Music videos usually take me longer for some reason. I don't know why, because the rapper schedules all suck. They're horrible. Every rapper I've worked with has a bad schedule. But also, like, sometimes I take my time in the post-production process, because I don't want to rush things, and I just want to make sure I get everything right. So it usually depends on the project. You know what I mean? It usually just depends on the scope of the project. So, yeah, I guess that's the answer to that one.
Thank you very much for answering all my questions.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm going to put his Instagram up here, and like Facebook and all that stuff. He was the prom king not too long ago. I'm going to put a picture up of the prom king somewhere like right here, prom king right here. Like, congrats to him, and Francesco, thank you once again, man, for job shadowing me. I was very happy that you gave me the opportunity. This is something new for me and SW Films. And yes, make sure to be checking him out, because I'm gonna have him on some of my productions pretty soon. So
thank you for
oh my gosh.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. He's gonna be the next Steven Spielberg and all that. We're gonna do it. This is the plan. So
remember me, guys. Okay.
Yes, Francesco. What's the last name again?
Pietrella.
Pietrella.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. On to the next transition. All right. So, once again, I feel like I just have to say it over and over and over. I have been really, really busy trying to like complete my work and my projects and stuff of that nature. So I've taken a little bit of a step back from the vlogging, and I kind of had to figure out overall what is the option, what is the plan that I want to do, what am I trying to accomplish 100% for STEFON's vlogs and stuff like that. Truly, STEFON's vlogs was created, I did this vlog channel not only to capture my journey, but also to just kind of be us almost an extra backbone for marketing and promotion with SW Films. So That's kind of what it is. And let's just say that that's kind of what it's going to turn into a lot during the summer is extra promotion and a lot of extra fun stuff. So, yeah, that's just something I wanted to tell you. Transition. So right now, I'm in Fort Wayne right now. I just had like a quick little meetup with another fellow filmmaker here in town. I'm in here for a special, sorry, I'm like sitting in a parking lot and there's like people running all around me. I'm sitting in the parking lot here. There's actually a festival or something going on called Electric Springs. I don't know if many people have heard of it. I'm sure some people have heard of it. A lot of people have heard of it. But specifically, I'm just sitting here right now. I'm kind of waiting. I kind of came down here a little early, and I don't really have a whole lot to do, so I'm just kind of chilling in the parking lot. But I do have a premiere tonight with my friend and fellow filmmaker, Kibwe Cooper. I spoke about him on episode 12, about our project that we had going on, this documentary. It's actually premiering tonight at the Cinema Center, and I'm super excited. It's going to be an awesome event just to not collaborate, but just network with other filmmakers, network with other creatives, and get to see the film that we created on the big screen. So I'm excited about that, and that's what I'm waiting for. Right now, it is like 5:32, so I'm kind of just chilling. The Cinema Center is not until like 7 p.m., so I kind of have a little while before I have to like head out there, but we're getting there. Things are going well on that side. I don't know if y'all can really see. I got all this set up and stuff. I don't think. Yeah, they got something. They got stuff being set up. Oh, they closing the gate or no? I don't know, but there's people like going to this. So, to be honest, I've never been a fan of the whole. I've heard of Electric Spring tons of times. I've never been a fan of it. I could have gotten opportunities to like, you know, to shoot something for them, I'm sure, but you know, I don't like to do live event videos anymore. I'm done doing that, and this is basically what this is, concert videos. I'm done doing those. So don't ask me, people, to do any concert videos. So basically, I'm just chilling in here now, waiting until like 6:30 to meet up with Kibwe and go to this premiere at the Cinema Center, which is not too far from this whole Electric Spring thing. Do that and have fun and go back home and get ready for another work day tomorrow.
Yeah, what I need to do is put a pot on this sucker. Votes.
All right, this is my man Kibwe. This is the guy I was telling you about on episode 12. He is the director of the documentary Characters and Culture Fort Wayne. It just premiered at the Cinema Center. Anything you want to say, Mr. Director?
We had a great turnout for the show. We're really proud of our product. So it's all love. All
love, man. Congratulations, we did a great job. And we got many more coming.
Right.
Kibwe Creative,
right.
SW Films. You already know what's going on.
You know it. Let's do this.
We got it. All right, so that's the end of the vlog. Yes, once again, I don't want to keep apologizing for not posting up the vlogs as much. It's definitely going to change now. I definitely going to be vlogging and capturing a lot of behind the scenes of a lot of different things that I'm doing at the moment. So just know that the vlogs is definitely here to stay this time. Yeah, I've done a lot of good stuff in the past couple weeks. You know, Francesco Job Shadowing Me. You know, going to the Cinema Center to premiere me and Kibwe's doc, or Kibwe and I's doc. Very cool experience with that. Now it's just a lot of editing and stuff for me right now at the moment, just getting a lot of projects finished. Right now I'm working on a promo for a nonprofit that reached out to me about a couple months ago, and getting that done. So I'm gonna focus on getting that finished, and I appreciate you guys for checking out this vlog. There's gonna be many more vlogs coming every single Friday. I'm gonna be pushing to get back on that schedule and get you guys what you need. So I appreciate you guys a whole lot, and thank you so much for sticking around. Remember to subscribe down there. Subscribe to Stefon's Vlogs and subscribe to SW Films as well. I appreciate it heavily. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys very much. Peace.
Take it from a man that loves what you got. And baby girl, you a star, don't let them tell you you're not. Now is it real? Eyebrows, fingernails, hair, is it real? If it's not, girl, you don't care, 'cause what's real